Bitcoin surged by 25% in 2 weeks, reaching $68,000 as Donald Trump considers Bitcoin reserves for a strategy in the United States. CNBC and the media are discussing the potential for the U.S. government to view Bitcoin as a reserve currency in the event of a possible re-election of Donald Trump. While this is not yet official, there seems to be a significant announcement regarding Bitcoin that Trump plans to make at the Bitcoin Nashville event on Saturday. Listen to the discussion here and tell me, what do you think? Do you believe these favorable comments could...
Do you think that these favorable comments could go so far as to indicate that he'd be open to it being a reserve currency for the U.S.?
Yeah, so there were some rumblings of that on X this week. It could be something that's very difficult to get done, but it is possible. The Justice Department holds about 200,000 units of Bitcoin. So the United States is the largest holder of Bitcoin. And so they could easily just move that over to the Department of Treasury and start right there and have 13 billion worth of Bitcoin on the balance sheet. So it is a possible move. It just could be tough to get done. But what happens is the Justice Department, in holding these units of Bitcoin, they've been a random seller in the space. And so if they move from being a random seller at times, which could push the price of Bitcoin down, over to being a long-term hodler, well, that could be...
and transaction verifications. During his upcoming conference at the end of next week, he intends to discuss easing regulations for cryptocurrencies. The crypto space has faced...
A month ago, Trump met with some of the Bitcoin miners, and we think he really got educated on the space. He got educated on how the inner workings happen, about blockchain, and how transactions are verified. And when he goes to speak at this conference at the end of next week, he is going to talk about helping out smooth regulations for crypto. There's been a lot of headwinds in the space. A lot of those came from Gary Gensler. There's been a lot of roadblocks. And you're going to see him come out and say, hey, let's help innovation here. Let's help Bitcoin and blockchain.
And back to Texas. It heavily relies on securing energy deals in a business-friendly environment. If Trump manages to lower energy costs for miners, they could retain more Bitcoin on their balance sheets, further reducing the available supply for purchase on open Bitcoin exchanges.
It moves around quickly to the place where it could find the cheapest energy. And at times it's Texas, and it's moved to New York, and it's moved to Wyoming, and it goes back to Texas. And so it really depends on striking these energy deals. And so in a pro-business environment, if Trump is able to lower these energy costs for these miners will then be able to hold more Bitcoin on their balance sheet, further reducing the supply that's available to acquire on open exchanges of Bitcoin. And that could further reinforce the price and help it go up. And
miners are globally distributed, and the location of the cheapest energy plays a crucial role. Even if free energy were offered here, another country would likely provide incentives to mine Bitcoin there. It's simply unachievable for 100% of Bitcoin to be mined in the US, but having more of it here from various companies is beneficial for the space. Now let's talk about the political scene.
Will be done so in the United States, Brian, which is kind of a funny way of putting it in terms of minting Bitcoin. But I mean, currently, is a lot of Bitcoin actually done here versus abroad? I mean, can you give us sort of that sense?
It would be impossible to mine all Bitcoin in the United States. It's great that he's saying it and, make America great again. And it really will help innovation. It's just too hard to do. There's a wide diversification of miners. They're spread all across the world, and it really goes to where is energy the cheapest. And if you could even put free energy here, another country will give incentives to have Bitcoins mined in their country. It's just something that won't get done. 100% of the Bitcoins mined in the United States won't happen, but more of it happening here.
I believe crypto shouldn't be a partisan issue. The Democratic Party has a great opportunity to win back a significant portion of the crypto vote. This should be a priority for the new nominee in an election that will be won on the margins, especially in states where cryptocurrencies are a hot topic. The fact is, if Democrats were to improve their cryptocurrency policies slightly, it would simply push the Republican Party and Trump to further enhance their crypto stance. What do you think?
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been.
News is circulating that Donald Trump is considering Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, for the position of Treasury Secretary. This surprised me as I saw the other day that he was also contemplating Jamie Dimon for the role. For me, whether it's Larry Fink or Jamie Dimon, it's not really draining the swamp. It's essentially equivalent to the swamp, much like Steven Mnuchin, the former Treasury Secretary. Between the two, I choose Larry Fink every time. He truly believes that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are the future. I believe in it too and think Bitcoin is legitimate. He has been a leader in embracing cryptocurrencies, making it easier for people to get into Bitcoin. We've heard rumors about Ethereum. These are amazing things. However, BlackRock isn't known for being an aggressive company at all, so you must truly believe this could be an alternative. Is this an alternative for stability due to the deficit? Maybe something long-term that people should consider having? Absolutely. You know, I was a skeptic. Yes, I was a proud skeptic. I studied it, learned about it, and ended up saying, well, my opinion from 5 years ago was wrong. This is my opinion today. I believe in it today, and I think Bitcoin is legitimate. And in other news, let's talk about the launch of Ethereum ETFs. This is what we can expect. This is somewhat hidden and not receiving as much press as I believe it deserves. Ethereum has surpassed $3,500 and progress on the Ethereum ETF is nearing its goal. Just to give you a brief idea, each issuer, such as BlackRock, is promoting their Ethereum ETF.
I believe Bitcoin is legitimate.
You have been a leader in willing to embrace crypto. You have made it so that people can be in Bitcoin. We hear that you are thinking about Ethereum. These are incredible things. Now, BlackRock is not known as a gunslinger by any means, so you obviously must believe that this maybe is an alternative. Is this an alternative in order to be able, because of a deficit, maybe something long-term people should have?
Absolutely. As you know, I was a skeptic.
Yes.
I was a proud skeptic. And I studied it, learned about it, and I came away saying, okay, my opinion 5 years ago was wrong. Here's my opinion today. This is what I believe in today. I believe the opportunity today. I believe Bitcoin is...
I tend to think that Ethereum ETFs are positive for the Ethereum market, and I believe something like this could come to fruition. Watch this video and tell me what you think. Bitcoin ETFs are truly booming, but can Ethereum ETFs outperform them? Bitcoin spot ETFs are the most successful ETFs in Wall Street history, with over $15 trillion in inflows since their launch 5 months ago. Can Ethereum do better than that? Well, Ethereum is roughly 1/3 the size of Bitcoin, so if the Ethereum ETF attracts 30% of the inflows that Bitcoin has seen, it could be quite significant. I believe it would be a great success, but Ethereum can do even better. You see, Bitcoin is the digital gold, and that's fine. But you know what's even better? Tokenization, the stablecoin market, NFTs, DeFi, and gaming. If you want to invest in these things, Ethereum is like the pick and shovel to do it. Bitcoin is like owning gold, while Ethereum is more akin to owning Apple stocks. So, will Ethereum ETFs outperform Bitcoin ETFs? I think the answer is obvious. My name is Tina Dale. Like and follow for more this year and the next. In closing thoughts, in the world of crypto, many new things will happen. Events unfold every day. If you're interested in making money with crypto, subscribe to the channel. We give you an edge by keeping you informed daily. And if you want a bot-free way to chat and discuss with us, be sure to download the Roundtable app. You'll be able to interact with us and many other crypto influencers. This was our latest post, and I'll be posting more. These stablecoins provide a reliable medium of exchange within the decentralized finance sector, offering users stability while still leveraging the benefits of blockchain technology. Ethereum's support for these stablecoins has further solidified its position as a hub for financial innovation and experimentation. As non-fungible tokens, NFTs, continue to capture mainstream attention, Ethereum remains at the forefront of this digital art and collectibles revolution. The ability to tokenize unique digital assets on the Ethereum blockchain has opened up new avenues for creators, artists, and collectors to engage in a decentralized marketplace that transcends traditional boundaries. This intersection of technology and creativity has sparked a wave of digital ownership and expression that showcases Ethereum's potential to revolutionize various industries. Looking ahead, the emergence of Ethereum ETFs could potentially unlock a new wave of investment opportunities for traditional investors seeking exposure to the booming cryptocurrency market. By providing a regulated and familiar investment vehicle tied to Ethereum's performance, these ETFs could bridge the gap between traditional finance and the world of digital assets, paving the way for broader adoption and acceptance of cryptocurrencies in mainstream financial markets. In addition to its technological advancements, Ethereum's community-driven ethos sets it apart in the crypto space. The vibrant and diverse community of developers, enthusiasts, and users actively contribute to the growth and evolution of the Ethereum network. This decentralized approach to innovation fosters collaboration, creativity, and continuous improvement, making Ethereum a dynamic ecosystem that thrives on collective effort and shared vision. The scalability challenges faced by Ethereum have led to ongoing developments such as Ethereum 2.0, a major upgrade aimed at enhancing the network's performance and efficiency. Through the implementation of solutions like sharding and a transition to a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, Ethereum 2.0 promises to address scalability issues and pave the way for a more sustainable and scalable blockchain infrastructure. Furthermore, the concept of decentralized finance, DeFi, has gained significant traction within the Ethereum ecosystem, offering a wide range of financial services and applications without the need for traditional intermediaries.